This is a debate that will rage till the end of time. Hi there. Who was the best midfielder in the Premier League? Gerrard or Lampard? It depends, of course, on which support you ask. Frank Lampard actually holds the record for most goals scored by a midfielder in the Premier League. Personally, I think they are both amazing players, and since I have done a custom Gerrard in my last video, it seems fitting to create a Lampard for this one. So, let's get started. I'll be using this Buffon pop for the head, and because Lampard is obviously not a goalkeeper, I've got this Marquinhos for the body. Before I do anything else though, I need to remove the heads. To do this, I just pop the pops into a pot of hot water for a few minutes. The heads will be much easier to remove now. Right, I need to sand off the printing as the outline can sometimes still be seen even after priming and painting. I use an emery board to start with and then some fine sandpaper to smooth it all out. Oh, I'm such a div. I just realised I'm using the wrong head. I'd actually bought this Angel Di Maria pop to make my Lampard custom with, as the hairstyle matches this pretty well. But I totally forgot I had it. I knew there was something not quite right about the Buffon head. So now I have to prep this pop instead. Dope. Now that is done, it is time to prime! I'm priming with Vallejo Grey Mecha Primer. Before I can spray on any other paint, I need to mask off the skin areas. I'm using this paint-on liquid mask to do around the fiddly bits, like the hands and neck. Everything else, I just use masking tape. While I wait for the liquid mask to set, I'm airbrushing the head in Vallejo Premium Flesh Tone. Now I just need to choose the right blue for the kit. I've got all these different blues, but I think I'm going to go with this rather lovely French blue. Let's get spraying. I think I need to give my airbrush another clean, as this paint is not spraying very well. Okay, this is better. I really like this colour a lot. It was so hard to find the right colour for the Chelsea kit, as it is quite a vibrant blue but also quite dark, but I think this is pretty close. While that dries, I can get on with spraying the hair. I've masked the non-hair areas off, and I am going to be spraying the hair with Vallejo Model Air in Burnt Umber. Uh-oh. I have yet again not cleaned my airbrush out properly. This is why the spray pattern looks a bit weird. Oh well, I'm just going to blast over a wet coat and see if it fixes it. It looks a bit better, but I'm still going to clean it and spray another coat once that all dries. Right then, let's see if that liquid mask has done its job properly. It is so fun pulling this stuff off. I missed a couple of bits, but it should wipe off. Now I have to do some hand painting. The skin needs painted, so I'm going to have to get out my Vision Aid magnifying glasses. I had an eye emergency a couple of months ago, so now I am being very careful not to strain my eyes when doing close-up work. I also have to paint the socks white. Did you know that Chelsea have a rule that no away team can wear white socks at Stamford Bridge? This has resulted in teams like Real Madrid having to break up their iconic kit with different coloured socks anytime they play Chelsea there. The Chelsea socks of season 13-14 weren't actually all white though. They have a small band of blue around the base. So I've masked off a very tiny bit and I'm painting it with the French blue that are used for the shirt and shorts. Hopefully it looks okay. Oh, it leaked a bit, but it's okay. I can fix it. A wet cotton bud should get most of it off. Then I can just paint over it. Next is the boots. Frank's boots that season were these awesome looking purple Adidas Adi Pure 11 Pros. I am so excited to do the boots because I actually get to use purple, which is one of my favourite colours. I'm using this hexed lichen from the Viejo game colour range. It looks so good. There really ought to be more purple in football gear. Right, let's see how the hair's turned out. I sorted out the airbrush and was able to cover up all those speckledy bits. There's of course some little touch-ups I need to do here and there, but it turned out alright. I'm spraying over some satin varnish to help protect the paint, as I will be applying the decals next. I've printed out the decals onto some Hayes waterslide decal paper, and I'm using microset to help the decals stick to the figure. Doing these decals are pretty fiddly. It can take a long time to get them exactly where they need to be. Like seriously, I spend actual hours applying them. The other difficult part is getting the background colour of the decals to match the paint. I basically print out a bunch of different shades onto plain paper until I get the closest match to my paint. Oh, getting this very thin decal onto this sleeve is so annoying. And I just broke it. Well done, Bren. This is why I print a load of spares. Having the same Premier League patch on each sleeve seems really bizarre, but that is how it was back then. Now there is like a billion different advertisements all over the kits. Adding the decals makes me so happy though. The figure really starts coming to life. The Premier League font for that season was really giving me issues. I could not find any that matched exactly, but luckily I found a very clear photo of a Lampard shirt, which I was able to make the decals for the name and number from. Anyway, enough of my yammering. It's montage time. I've printed out some decals onto the clear decal paper. Clear decal paper is only suitable for decals that go onto a pale background. And yes, I am using decals for the eyes. It's really hard hand painting them without messing it up. The eye decals are on, but they don't look very good right now. But we can fix that. I use this microsol stuff to soften the decal and help it form around the eye bumps. It won't look like it's doing anything at first, but after 20 minutes or so, you'll be able to see the difference. Now I just need to apply the eyebrow decals. And yep, I am using a ruler to check they're okay. You can probably tell I have a bit of a perfectionism complex. And speaking of perfectionism, I'm applying some paint around the edges of the decals. It helps get rid of any white edges from where I cut out the decals. I know, I have a problem. Anyway, the decals look a bit shiny, so I spray over another coat of satin varnish to get rid of that shininess. He is almost done, but I really want to give him those nice red laces, So for that, I'm using this red embroidery thread. It can be pulled apart to get a nice thinner piece. And to stick it on, I am using some good old Mod Podge. It looks so cute. I think these are my favourite football boots ever. I might have to get a pair. Maybe not. I guess all that is left now is to reattach the head. I have to cut the protruding bit from around the neck post to be able to get the head to go back on. Hopefully it goes on now. Yay! I'm so happy with how he turned out, but he still needs a box. I designed the box in Affinity Designer with a free template I found online. And then I print out the designs onto some presentation card. I laminate the designs to waterproof them and to strengthen them. Now I just need to cut out the designs. For the window bit, I use my craft knife and a ruler. And some scissors for the bit around the head. Then it's time for the bone folder to do its job, which it does perfectly. Thanks, bone folder. The plastic for the window is repurposed from the Angel Di Maria box. And then I stick all the parts together with double-sided sellotape. I absolutely love double-sided sellotape. I also reused the bubble from the other box. And that is him finished. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to put your laces through that subscribe button for more videos. Now here's the final result.